registration. We have over 40,000 students members, and we have around 495 collegiate club. We conduct under the banner of SAE various programs for the students. But however, BAJA has emerged and been the backbone of the SAE programs over the last 18 years. What is very heartening to share with you is the fact that over the 18 years, BAJA has not only grown in terms of the size, beginning from just 27 teams in 2007 to over 465 teams during its peak pre-pandemic, but the success stories of so many of you students who have set your footprints all over the world. We had the occasion of meeting late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and that is when he triggered the thought in us that just having a mere IC engine foreman would not do any good for the country. You should start an an electric vehicle format. And that is how the second format of Baja started in 2015. And thereafter, there has been no looking back. We've also been keeping in pace with the growth and requirement of the country. And we're very happy that today we have so many formats across so many locations in the country. And that speaks volume in terms of the thought process, the leadership, and the management of the Baja Organizing Committee, who've been so thoughtful in trying to provide the students with the future requirement of our automobile sector in the country. Just to share the last bit in this session, I would also like to tell you that we keep meeting students from all across the world. When they share with us that, sir, had it not been for the Baja, we would not have been where we are today. And that brings us immense joy and pride. And I feel that each one of you here who would be watching this inaugural program would agree with me. And I'm very confident that, all of you all put together can live up to yourself, live up to that commitment of yourself, and ensure that each one of you make a mark for yourself in the future leadership of the Indian automobile industry, not only in India, probably in the automobile space, the ancillary space, all over the globe. And that is my best wishes to you all. There are a lot of other data that probably you could go through as what my colleague Manu is sharing, beginning from 2006 when Baja was conceptualized till 2025. These are the milestones that you can see. Manu, just go to the next slide.
Yes, sir. Like this is all what we have for now. We can move forward.
So on behalf of the Baja Organizing Committee and all present here, I would like to express my best wishes to all the participants in this program. Wish you the very best, not only in terms of the participation in the Baja 2025 season, but also in terms of what each one of you we expect to achieve in your own professional growth for all times to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Next up, moving. I would like to invite Mr. Shantanu Soina, convener for aBAJA SAEINDIA 2025, to come forward and brief us more on aBAJA.
Thank you, Manu. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, respected delegates. A quick glance to aBAJA, as Bara sir explained, the entire journey of Baja. And aBAJA we started in 2024 as the first season. In this season, 2025, these are the 3 phases what we are running through. The entire features, we still are on to level 2 autonomous SAE level of autonomy, where we'll be having features of automated emergency braking, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, traffic light and traffic sign detections, and the last event, which we call as endurance, is going to be a combination of all these features working together. We had three phases, starting with the preliminary round, which is the initial conceptualizations, the idea, and the design event, where we saw how all the students have come up with their own architectures, their own concepts, and what they're going to implement, how they're going to validate the project plans, the team structures, and so on. Where we stand today is the phase two, which you see in the middle, which is originally named as virtual design, virtual dynamic round, which we also combine with drive-aware system. So two parts. We'll be having drive-aware evaluation today, which is mainly focused for uh, getting all the vehicles ready for drive-aware system. That means it should be controllable. The vehicle should be controllable via your controllers, either remotely or within by your laptops and so on. Whereas the main focus of the virtual dynamic event is basically to have the autonomous vehicle software stack working and running. That means all these features are implemented, they are integrated, and they're working together. And this will be simulated, this will be tested on a virtual simulation platform. So two pieces is the software is ready and the hardware is ready. This is separate ready some extent to extend that's the scope of phase two. And then is the phase three, which comes in a couple of months, where we will integrate both the pieces together to form one single autonomous vehicle or a ADAS vehicle, which will have all the algorithms running in closed loop. We execute that manually using a safety driver, of course, for safety reasons, and then testing individual features and then running the endurance rate test to make sure that everything works together. Manu, on the next slide, please. All this, I'm sorry?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We have next speaker on the next slide.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So this is the overall scope of phase two, and we still would be looking forward of how do we increase the autonomy year on year, so that at least by 2030 we should have a complete level 3 vehicle running with autonomous. And for that we ask for your help and support to be more active and more participating. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Now we have a video message from Muni Ratnam Javaji. He's the Senior VP at SA India. I'll be sharing his video for the students.
Good morning to our Baha Organizing Committee, Steering Committee, sponsors, mentors, and most importantly, the students. On a good day, we are starting this event. I just wanted to highlight the brief journey of our Baha. As some of you are aware, especially students maybe are not aware that we have started this Baha in 2007, and over the years it has got evolved. It has attracted thousands and thousands of students and hundreds of professionals, and this has brought in a lot of amazing talent in this country. If you look at it, in 2007 we had initiated, as I said earlier, and 2015 we started aBAJA under the advice of Dr. Abdul Kalam. Then 2022 we started CNG. Then later we started HBAJA and aBAJA. Why we have initiated all these things? We know that our country is doing leaps and bounds in automotive products, technology, engineering, etc. We needed highly skilled talent. These kinds of events play a big role in getting the right talent to the industry. That's why industry people are putting lots and lots of effort in bringing this kind of experiential learning. So that way, we should be thankful to this organizing committee and the steering committee members for their excellent support, and also the sponsors who have been supporting us all these years in bringing outstanding contribution to the students. If you look at it, the kind of talent which are brought in, it's immense. So, and this time also we have sponsored like Daimler, ATS, and IPG Carmaker. Because of these people, we are able to bring in the right technology, right products, right softwares to the students for their experiential learning. So I wish to say that do your best. As I say, participation is important and the experience is important, and wish you all good luck for this event. Thank you so much. All the best.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Now we have a video message from Mr. Sanjay Nipande. He's the advisor for Baja SAE India, who could not join us today due to unavoidable commitments. I would like to share his message filled with encouragement for the students. Just give me a minute. I think the video is not audible. I'll reshare it.
Hello, myself Sanjay Nipande, advisor to Baha Organizing Committee. On this a special day and the occasion, I would like to greet you for participating in virtual round of Autonomous Baha. Baha in last 17 years has made thousands of students to learn through experiential learning, and now the new technology such as Autonomous Baha is making you new platform available to learn on the industry readiness required in India. This is the second year of Autonomous Baha. In the first year, students has done so many good preparations and tried to contribute in a way what they can do. Second year is also a very high level of learning, which will be enhanced your experience and also the knowledge level, which is going to make you a different as per the industry requirements. The autonomous vehicles in Indian industry has already started taking a significant contributions. The Baha is trying to provide you a knowledge related to the sensors, related to cameras, radar system, communication modes, and also the interactions with cars, signals, the animals which comes in road, all of sudden collision likely possibilities, how to avoid and how to make your vehicle more and more safe and prone for the human life, which is very, very important for the safety aspect. Considering the autonomous Baha, maybe a level 2 as a ADAS vehicles, which we are trying to prepare. And for sure, in next 5 years, you will learn lots of things about autonomous vehicles in India. All those things are not far away for implementing in India, and also worldwide global requirements has already started working on it. So why not to make best use, learn, try to overcome the problems, handle all the challenges, acquaint more and more knowledge, get lots of skills, and become rich in experience in all perspective. With this, I wish you all the best, and I'm for sure you will make this opportunity as a golden part. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks to Sanjay, sir. I'll reshare my screen. Just a minute. Moving forward, we are always grateful to our host and sponsor who help us organizing these events. Chitkara University has been host for the virtual round, and we have Dr. Vijay Kumar Jadhav from Chitkara University. I request him to share his insight on this collaboration. Please, sir.
Thank you, Manu. I suppose I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to all present here, esteemed dignitaries from SAE, Baja SAE India, from industry, participating teams, and mentors. I, on behalf of host institution Chitkara University, welcomes you all in this particular virtual event. At the outset, I would like to share our vision as university, one that emphasizes innovation, multidisciplinary collaboration, and forward-thinking engineering. And we are grateful for the wholehearted support we receive from Baha India in fulfilling this commitment. Since 2015, Chitkara University has been proudly associated with Baja SAE India, and together we have been driving creativity, sustainability, and excellence to shape the future of India's automotive landscape. This enduring partnership has been both fruitful and inspiring, a testament to the dedication, vision, and tireless effort of everyone involved, be it the management of Chitkara University or the team or leaders of SAE Baha India. It has been our privilege to host the virtual round of this prestigious event for many years. And we have also had the honor of hosting physical rounds for both mBaha and eBaha in the past. From my own experience, when I was working with teams and see how they work, I can affirm that the Baha India events truly empower students. They equip participants with real-world problem-solving skills through exposure to cutting-edge technologies and industry-relevant challenges. And they face it on everyday basis and they resolve it meticulously. The aBAJA initiative deserves special mention, though it has already been covered by Mr. Shantanu Sonar, convener at aBAJA, as it is dedicated to fostering innovation and excellence in mobility solutions, which is the need of the hour. What sets autonomous vehicle apart is their deeply interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary nature. They bring together diverse engineering domain. To say mechanical engineering for design and analysis, etc. Automobile engineering focuses on suspension, steering and braking, etc. Then electrical engineering with batteries, we have to deal with batteries, motors, and the control systems. Electronics engineering, because we have to use microcontrollers, sensors, sensor fusions, communication protocols, etc. Computer science and artificial intelligence, these ensure seamless integration and intelligent decision making through robust algorithm, which is the main part of any autonomous system. This time it is also commendable what I see that ROS, robot operating system, has been included as middleware this time and providing team with industry-grade tools. It's being used in most of the autonomous system nowadays. So this is the great achievement that this time it has been made mandatory that we have to use ROS 2 rather. I take this opportunity to appreciate the tireless effort of all mentors who have conducted numerous workshops and extended unwavering support to the team, helping them become proficient in all these tools which are required and technologies within a short span of time. I am confident that team have worked with great dedication and are well prepared for the event. My best wishes to all the participants. Stay confident and give it your best. Every stage of even evaluation offers valuable learning. Absorb it, apply it, and carry it forward into the final round. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for encouraging our students. So let us now watch a trailer for Baja SAE India Phase 2 to see what this event has planned for the teams. Now moving forward. Baja SAE India is in its 18th edition and BPCL has always been supported us through all these years. Starting from 2007 to being title sponsor for Baja SAE India in 2025 season, we have a video message from Mr. Abbas Akhtar, who is the Executive Director at BPCL, who could not join us today due to unavoidable circumstances. I'll share his video.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for inviting me to the inaugural ceremony of 19th edition of Baja SAE. Dr. Vora, my dear friend, senior colleague, Balaji, thank you very much for the opportunity to speak at the inaugural ceremony today. As the Bharat Petroleum, we are extremely honored and privileged to be part of this great event since the very beginning in 2007. We believe this is one of the events where one of the sharpest minds of engineering colleges converge and showcase their ability in developing a vehicle and then showcasing its terrain friendliness as well as how that would perform in challenging ecosystem. So I'm also extremely pleased to see that Baja SAE is not limited itself to conventional ICE engines vehicle. As the time is changing, new mobility solutions are emerging. Baja SAE is keeping itself with time, giving the engineering minds an opportunity to showcase their talent, not only ICE engines, but also CNG engines, which started in 2022. And prior to that, electric vehicle format, which started in 2015. And then last year, hydrogen vehicles were also added. And that's a phenomenal journey. Today, though petrol and diesel continues to be a major mobility solution or refueling solution for vehicle, but CNG is growing very fast, and the government of India is targeting 15% natural gas participation in India's energy basket by 2030, and therefore CNG stations are populating the country in a big way. LNG stations is also being added for transport vehicles, especially on major highways. And now, with range anxiety for electrical vehicle operators, will also be addressed now, putting up fast charging stations at major highways across the country. Hydrogen stations will also come up. Bharat Petroleum has also put up a hydrogen station in Kerala, Kochi, and now expanding the network as the demand grows. And therefore, the journey from simple ICE to today using of all possible refueling solutions for mobility, I think this event has gone up multiple. Thank you very much. The relationship with BPCL continues. Extremely proud of this relationship and wish everybody part of the Baja SAE 19 edition a great success. Hello, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir, for outlining all the categories of Baja SAE India. Moving forward. Next, we have Mrs. Ujjwala Karle from ARAI. ARAI has been supporting us with aBAJA by providing trainings and hosting first ever aBAJA Phase 3. I request Mrs. Karle to give more details on it.
Good morning all. Welcome you all in the journey of technology applications through aBAJA. We all heard about Baja journey and we are in the second year of aBAJA. I would like to congratulate Baja team to introduce new domains and variants of Baja as a part of advanced engineering and emerging technology domains. We all heard about aBAJA roadmap from Shantanu. We also heard the role of experiential learning from SAE team and the learnt about multi-domain engineering required for aBAJA. For me, Baja is all about passion, and passion always delivers results. What we talk about technology, which is globally available, when we apply to solve the challenges, it really creates impacts. So the solutions become local. So to solve these challenges, we require innovations. And as ARAI, we believe in 4I pillar approach for innovations, which is ideation, trying to create new ideas, implementation to create POCs, to innovate and create solutions, and henceforth to create the impact in the societal benefits. So why I'm talking so big and high? It's a first step through Baja and through aBAJA in this journey of 4I to create and solve the solutions for all of you. So to make this big impact and start the journey of creating impacts and creating solutions, I welcome you all in this journey and wish you all the best to deliver not only this virtual Baja, but we are going to meet again after 2 months in the physical domain to look at it, how good and how well you have walked through in this journey. And it's not about who wins and who loses, who contributes and who participates to move further. This is the entire legacy and entire thought process of Baja. And I wish you all the best for this journey. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Next up, we have Mr. Gunjan Mehta, our Senior Product Manager at Nvidia, an organization helping us with aBAJA by being one of our sponsors for the event. I request him to come forward and say a few words.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Kamal Bora, for inviting me to speak at this inauguration ceremony. I have been part of the very first event early in January at Indore, and I was delighted to see such an excitement in this event, especially in the automotive vehicle technology, which is upcoming throughout the world. I'd like to share some of my experience working in this space. with automotive partners at Nvidia. And I hope some of those learnings could be utilized by the teams here in building a high quality hardware software solution for the competition and later on in their careers as well. One of the things very high level that that's there in a self-driving car is the full stack of sensors going into the perception stack, followed by actuation and control, and all of this being highly vetted through safety and security uh, solutions within the stack, right? So starting with sensors, a lot of automotive car companies around the world take a lot of effort in building high quality camera, LiDAR, radar sensors for all road and all types of weather conditions. Teams should make sure they select devices or these sensors that meet all the conditions for the competition. And so, a thorough knowledge of the competition scenarios will really help them selecting the right sensors earlier in the stage. In the perception stack, I really encourage teams to use ready-made models and frameworks available off the shelf. Since you guys are going to use Nvidia Jetson boards, Jetson comes with a very rich software ecosystem, including frameworks like DeepStream, zero shot detection, etc. I would really encourage teams to use them for out of the box development that would save you time. You can use Pythonic experimentation with these models and frameworks. And then finally, in deployment, you can use a C++ pipeline. If the safety considerations are lenient in any stage of the competition, I would suggest stick with Python. That helps in quick turnaround in development cycles. One important thing to consider in the perception stack is the quality of the results out of all the deep learning models you will use. So far in the industry, 16-bit floating points have been really tried and tested. Most companies use a FP16 or floating point 16 pipelines in their perception stack and see really good quality results. So I would suggest teams not waste time, go to lower data types by training or quantizing their models. In actuation and control, you guys have strict requirements for drive-by-wire, so I would not touch more on those. One of the things at an industry level, one should recognize that any self-driving technology, may it be cars or robotaxis or trucks, need to undergo a lot of functional safety and security processes, including cybersecurity, as the world is getting more and more connected. So really encourage the team to think about safety and security in design, not as an afterthought. And as you will learn through the process, and also once you go out in your seeking jobs in this field, one differentiating factor between a good self-driving car and a moderate one or a bad one depends upon various factors. The accuracy of the perception stack. That's why you will see a lot of car companies are investing in developing their own models for detecting various objects on the road. In a competition such time crunched, I would encourage to use off the shelf models, but in real world, a real perception quality comes from in-house models which are trained on data collected in the target environment. So European companies really focus on data collected in Europe, Japanese companies focus on data collected in Japan, and so on. Next differentiating factor between self-driving cars is how fast can their models detect the objects and how much can they do so. A human eye can see almost like 180 degree or maybe even 270 degree of the world view while driving. A self-driving car has to see more, perhaps even 360 degree of the world view. So the sensor density and the perception density would really help in making better decisions on the road, followed by a lot of testing both in real world and simulated environments. As you may know, companies like Waymo have been running like millions of hours of simulation testing. If you have simulation technology during the competition, definitely make sure you maximize on that before putting the car on the road. And lastly, companies win customers by the amount of safety they built into the car. So safety investments are also really critical. Don't ignore them. And hopefully all of this will help in making a great vehicle for the competition and the experience to make great self-driving cars in the future. All the very best, everyone. And happy to help in whatever way possible throughout the course of the competition.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Your insights will truly help our aBAJA teams. Moving forward, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Kaustup Tilak, CTO of Starkenn Technologies, one of our key sponsors for aBAJA, to share his thoughts. Sir, please.
Good morning, all. Thank you, aBAJA team. Thank you, Dr. Kamal Vora and Shantanu, for inviting me to speak in this inauguration ceremony. First of all, let me wish all the best to all the teams who are participating in this exciting journey of developing the autonomous software stack, and which will basically comprise of combined lateral and longitudinal vehicle dynamics, targeting to achieve optimal performance and the best-in-class autonomy without compromising the safety. As mentioned previously, also safety and security are the two key aspects moving forward, apart from just the vehicle dynamics, perception, etc. This, in general, reminds me of my own experience of participating in Mahindra Race Challenge, which was held back in 2019 to create the autonomous E2O vehicle, where Shantanu and me were working together to create that, and it was a very enriching experience for us because that was time when we realized how challenging it could be to move from the virtual world to the real world, because even the virtual world indeed provides you a great platform for designing, developing, maturing and testing your complex ADAS systems. Getting it to work on the vehicle is always challenging due to the differences between simulation and real world scenarios, including some dynamic cases which you may not be able to simulate or even sometimes imagine that those would be present on the road, resulting into something which is unknown and unsafe scenario. And here comes another important aspect, which is the safety of the intended functionality, which needs to be taken care of. And with the limited time that you have, it's very important to remember one important point, that you need to judiciously decide the partitioning between physics-based decision making and AI/ML-based decision making, because you guys may not really get a time to mature your models and train them to all unknown and unsafe scenarios. So basically, the more of a physics and less of AI/ML at this point in time would allow you to meet the 2 months timeline before you go on the world. And while you are making a transformation from this virtual world to the real vehicle, we at Starkenn are proud to be associated with this event as the partner, and you will be using our 3D radars during the vehicle trials, and our team of experts is always available to help you out. In case if you have any technical queries, you can always reach out to us. So with this, and all the best for your phase 2 and phase 3. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Next up, we have Next up, we have joining us from the world of media and automotive journalism, we have Mr. Sumendra, a consulting editor at ET Auto, our media partner. I request him to please take over the stage.
Thank you, Manu. I guess I am visible and audible as well.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And very good morning and a warm welcome to everyone on behalf of ET Auto. Congratulations to the leadership at SAE India, the organizing committee, all participants and volunteers, and all others involved in this great initiative, annual initiative. And as I was listening to the earlier speakers, I was also recalling the last year's edition, which was the first edition of aBAJA. The enthusiasm, the efforts, the pain, the tears in some of the very enthusiastic and students when they were really struggling to make things work. Understandable, because this is an emerging technology space, and ADAS, as Shantanu was also mentioning, this is now at L2 in the marketplace. It's moving to L2 plus around that. So L2 will remain key. There are a lot of L2 become more broad-based in the coming months and years before we move to L3, because they become all more critical. But the thing is, yes, ADAS paves the way to assisted driving, or ADAS paves the way to the final holy grail of autonomous driving, which, as we know, is an easier said than done objective. We have seen many large organizations globally kind of moving away, some still betting on it. And in India, it's great to see Indian OEMs really stepping up the game. In fact, at the 6th ET Auto Tech Summit, which concluded day before in Bengaluru, R. Velusamy, President Technology Development and at Mahindra & Mahindra, also mentioned, when I asked him a pointed question, he's still hopeful of making autonomous driving a reality in India, to which he said a very confident yes. And yes, of course, it will not be done alone by an OEM. Technology partners will play a key role, and the engineers, the budding engineers in the new budding engineers will have a very, very key role to play, because the ADAS technology suite, as we know, and we are discovering, the industry is also discovering, it's not a plug and play approach will not work here. Because, for example, the key feature of AEB, for example, there are cases where consumers are finding it at an irritant, depending on how the algorithms are there in that particular car, because the Indian driving conditions are very different, I would say rather unique in some cases in the world. So therefore, India-specific algorithms, India-specific solutions we have to develop, and which is where Indian engineers, and particularly in the context of this event, I would say all the engineering students who are participating and who are involved in the overall technology development in this space will have a very, very important role to play. You have also the good fortune of being guided and mentored by such brilliant, experienced professionals. So make the most of it. And the Baja event, as I was saying, which started in 2006-7 timeframe, is, I think, it's one of the best things that could have happened to the engineering student fraternity, and definitely to the automotive industry, because both stand to benefit. And this, I would also say that it's also a good example of an industry academia collaboration of a different kind. We have such large organizations really supporting it in the form of, let's say, sponsorships, others offering their technology solutions for the students to really take advantage of. So, and then there are some organizations coming and giving them career opportunities. So I can't think of any other example which such great value-creating initiative having taken place in the Indian context, at least. So on this note, I look forward to another very successful edition of aBAJA, and may this eventually lead to L3, L4, and maybe L5 in the level of competition cars in the very near future. So on that note, wishing everyone at SAE India, all involved with the aBAJA and the larger, the other BAJA editions, all the very best, and look forward to some great times at the racetracks, and best wishes to all students and others involved. On that note, once again, thank you very much for this opportunity. And at ET Auto, we really are happy that we could play our part by giving a very active support. And that I have some of the leaders in SAE India and some students who also recall that any organization that I'm a part of, I make an effort to really be an active well-wisher and supporter. So on that note, the best wishes will always be there. And once again, congratulations on hosting this edition of aBAJA, and look forward to some great times by the great things and developments and solutions and great achievements by the students. On that note, thank you very much. Back to you, Manu.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Your support means a lot to us. And I would like to again call the driving force behind this aBAJA event, the Mr. Shantanu Sona, the convener of Baja SAE India. His leadership has brought this event to life. Sir, the stage is yours.
Thanks for that, Manu. Thank you very much for having this platform. And while we move towards the vote of thanks, first thing I would like to say, as all the respected dignitaries said, that is really a big passion and really a very bold step of setting our competition, where we are focusing on building the next talent in the countries. And it really keeps me motivated and increases the passion when I see all the students and all the committee members, all of you, to really support us in each and every method that we want to set up the competition and run this. While all the passions, commitment comes, to start with the vote of thanks, the finance always matters. And this is where our sponsors play a very trivial role. Let me start by thanking our phase 2 host, Chitkara University. Thank you, Dr. Vijay Jordan, sir, for hosting this event for us. I would like to extend the thank to Kava sir for providing the USB to CAN devices, Mr. Freddie Dalberg and his team. The brain of any autonomous of the controller, and the controller was is the Jetson Nano, the Jetson Orin Nano by Nvidia, which is sponsored by Dana TechBees, and its auxiliary items, Mr. Rahul Tanna. This was only possible when we had a very strong mentorship and support by Nvidia, Mr. Kunchan Mehta, who guided us through with his team to select the right controller. After all the lesson learns of the first season of aBAJA, where we are struggling on a couple of technicalities, and this is something which gave us real confidence that yes, that's the component which we really want to move ahead and host our algorithms. The eyes and ears of autonomous vehicles starts with radar, which is sponsored by Starkenn Technologies. Thank you to the CTO, Mr. Kaustup Tirak, for showing a passion to come forward and make sure that we have the right radars, which can actually support the students. And the entire hosting come from ARAI, who has been the host for phase 3 last year and continuing to this year as well. Thank you, Ujjwala Madam, Mrs. Ujjwala Karle, Mr. Manish Karle, Mr. Ashish Rai, and the whole team for being a very strong support on various technicalities and various framework and the servers and clouds and what we need. We always had a very strong mentorship from Automotive Test Systems from ATS, Mr. Ramnathan, to whom I always approach that if I'm getting stuck or some directions, he will always be there as a sponsor, as a facilitator to enable various aspects. I would like to thank Movela, Mr. Arun Kumar Chairaman, Continental, Mr. Kanish Rao and his team for who had given us radars last year and also have been providing all the expertise with their facilities to make some trials with us. Thank you, IPG, Dr. Nakesh Pujari, for providing the car maker licenses and his team, Satya, Rohit, and more team members who have been supporting the Baha technical team continuously. Within Daimler Truck Innovation Center India, we also have a space where we have hosted the components to make some trials of how the different the different components interact with some of my colleagues from the office continuously working on facilitating the technical team. I would like to extend the thanks to our respected dignitaries and guests in this event. Mr. Abbas Akhtar, Mr. Sumandra Bharawat for making out time for today to come forward and to help us kickstart one of our dream events, which starts now with phase 2 and hope to see you in phase 3 as well coming up. All this is possible when we have a very strong base and very strong ground where we can experiment different things. And that is only possible in this event with Baja SAE India. The organizing committee and strong leadership who is like a safety net for me that whenever I have to try something, they're always there to support and ensure that I have the necessary enabling with my team to try out different things. Thank you, Barra sir, Dr. K.C. Vora sir, Mr. Sanjay Nipande, Ujjwala ma'am, to continuously come and allow us to do various innovations, various aspects, not only for the students, but also to drive the competition. So thanks a lot for that. And as I say, there's one team who never sleeps, who is 24/7, always awake. The alumni team, as part of the organizing team, who was there to where we face any limitations, they're there to fill in. For example, arranging this event itself is when we focus on technicalities, the alumni team make sure that the entire event goes forward. Coming to the most passionate team as well, who organizes the each and any technicalities of what is the competition, how is the competition, what are the various features, how the various technical guidance to a team can be given is a strong aBAJA core technical team comprises of Mithil, Krishnadev, Harsh, Teja, Afaq, Haresh, who are supported by Srividya, Abhishek and Nikhil, who has been working day in, day out, implementing various solutions, the algorithms on their own, under the leadership of Selva for the drive-by system and Monish for the virtual algorithms and for the virtual environment setup. And we know that we always have a strong architect behind the entire competition who works in daytime and nighttime works on aBAJA, Vasant, who has been always equally passionate from the first season till now to make sure that everything is resolved, and he supports the team, he drives the team very much. With the convener team, Jerin, who was the drive for us when we host all our convener meetings with Manish Karli and Divanshu Joshi. I would like to thank for the support in development and training from IPG, MathWorks, ARI, Silicon Technologies, Mr. Nisarg Nirmal Kumar for being with us. Last but not the least, all this is for and only possible when we have a very strong participation from aBAJA participants, all the students and all the participants. We have 17 teams who are participating in this competition, who, despite of any of the submissions, exams, classes, they would be joining us, they would be joining this competition to bring across all the solutions. And when, as as our dignitaries say, that when we also see that passion and the motivation to implement the solution, our tech team is absolutely there to make sure that they resolve that queries to max extent that is possible. Thanks to the faculties and the colleges for giving all the flexibilities to them to be part of the competition. With this, we will be very soon announcing aBAJA 2026 as well, and the registrations will be open pretty soon. We'll come back to you in next few weeks so that we already gear up for the next season. And finally, thank you, respected dignitaries, for making out your time, and I look forward for a very successful aBAJA 2025 Phase 2 event. Back to you, Manu.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So, lastly, I would like to thank all our speakers for their invaluable thoughts and stories. As we conclude, I would like to congratulate teams and wish them a good luck for the further event. With that, I declare the aBAJA Phase 2 officially inaugurated. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Manu. Thank you very much. Well done.